Hi, it's Michael Fernandez, and I'm the CEO of Functional Solutions International Proprietary Limited. We provide amazing state-of-the-art cloud-based library automation services for educational institutions worldwide. We also provide incredible educational content for educational institutions worldwide. And in Australia, we have the opportunity to provide content from all the broadcast mediums legally here in Australia to Australian educational institutions as well. On top of that all, we own and host our own cloud data farms, so we do not use any third-party organizations' cloud facilities. We don't hire space, we don't hire room, we don't hire storage. We do it all ourselves, and we provide an incredible, efficient, and very, very cost-effective cloud hosting services specifically for educational institutions. So it's my privilege today to talk to you through a series of 8 mini YouTube information sessions about one particular product of ours, and that is TV4Education. So if you are an educational institution that uses digital and multimedia content, or you're contemplating using digital and multimedia content, or you're an organization that works in a flipped classroom environment in teaching and communicating with your students, I can almost guarantee you will not find a more up-to-date, a more creative, and a more exhaustive educational and entertainment library that will engage your teachers, engage your students, that will cover every curriculum outcome that your teachers are required to communicate and to teach your students. So why not have an open look at TV4Education, have a look at what we do, and then most importantly, I reckon you will be amazed at the facilities, you will be amazed at the content, and you will definitely be amazed at the price. I guarantee it. So thank you for giving me your time over the next few weeks as we present these 8 items of information on our TV4Education product. There are a number of digital and multimedia resources for educational institution, and TV4Education.com is one of them. So why even consider TV4Education.com? So what we decided to do was to give you an 8-part YouTube series where every educational institution would be able to openly discuss at your committee whether TV4Education is the product for your school. If you already use an existing multimedia solution at your school, we can guarantee that if you looked at this as a committee, and we'd recommend that you get your business manager who would be looking at the cost and the return on investment. We recommend that you get your heads of library together, and so that they can see how it's going to be able to be delivered. We recommend that you get your heads of teaching, your curriculum coordinators, so they can validate the quality of the content and the way that teachers can actually interact and use this. Above all, we would recommend that you also get your IT department involved, because if you're using a digital system at the moment, we can almost guarantee your IT department has a big vested interest in the volume of support that they are required to provide. And I think they will be very surprised at what's involved in TV4Education from their point of view. So get a committee together and have a look at this series on whytv4education.com. This is an 8-part series, and it's about digital tools for a digital world with education. So we'll be going through about 10 to 15 minutes on each one of these 8 series. We'll be talking about in detail why TV4Education, and we'll be talking about our point of difference. We'll be going into legal compliance and copyright guarantees. When you actually look at the detail of what competitors offer and the legal issues and the copyright guarantees, I think you will be quite surprised if you use any of the other competing products. When you have a number of teachers that are required to teach across every year level and across every curriculum area, you will be surprised at TV4Education and the guarantee we provide to not give you just one topic on any particular requirement, but give you a range of topics so that you have the choice as a teacher as to which one of the many different options that you can use with us. If your school is anything like any other normal school, you'll find more than 70% of your teachers use YouTube. There are a whole bunch of issues with YouTube that you should be aware of. We'll be dealing with how TV4Education integrates with YouTube and how it can enhance your teachers' use and how it can help your school build an asset base of all the YouTube content that's being used at your school. That will be amazing in itself. That itself is a reason why you would consider TV4Education. It's great to have great digital content, but what about putting them into a lesson, and how do I assemble a lesson? Do I need to go through a lot of training on it because I'm just time poor at my school? So if there is digital lessons available, how do we use it? How easy is it to use? And then, of course, most importantly, is distributing the lessons. And it's all right to distribute the lessons to all the students, but how do I know which student's using it and which student isn't? How do I know on parent-teachers night when parents complain about teachers not teaching? How can I validate which teacher and which students have been involved in the distribution of our lessons and using them, and which ones are not involved? So we'll go through that as well. And it's all very well and good to have another tool in your list of tools for teaching, but does this mean it's just another different standalone system? With TV4Education, we want to show you how we integrate into any digital system. That's our guarantee for you. We don't care whether it's a learning management, it's a library, it's some new school system, it's a storage system, or it's some system in the future. We're going to demonstrate to you how we guarantee integration with anything that's digital in this new age. Okay, and most importantly, item 8 we're going to be dealing with is exclusive TV4Education functionality when you compare it with all the other digital tools out there. We hope that you will enjoy this 8-part series, and as I said, it's not going to take more than 10 to 15 minutes on each of the series. We hope you enjoyed. We would love your feedback, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much for participating in this 8-part series.